This is not the first meeting we have held. This is a follow-up meeting. The first meeting was held in Nairobi, where the Minister for Defense was involved and the Principal Secretary for Defense. We called another meeting here because this project was started in 1962 before some of us were born. 1962, before we were born, all of us. And there were other things that were agreed at, which seems not to have been honored by the Italian government. Yet Kenyan government has honored its part. And you see now this committee is committee on implementation. So we want all those things that were agreed in the agreement to be honored. If they are not honored, then we will use the section that will help us to withdraw from the agreement. And that's why we are here. We expected to meet the people who are able to make the decisions. And according to that agreement, it is the minister from Italy and the minister from Kenya. Already we have met minister from Kenya, principal secretary from Kenya. We have not met principal secretary from Italy and the minister from Italy, and that's why we are here. So we have postponed the meeting. We have given them 3 weeks. Within 3 weeks, we shall be convening them again to have this meeting, because us as a committee, we work within a specified period that we are given by the parliament. So we don't have much time to play around, but we have much time to do our work. That's why we are here. That's why we adjourned the meeting, because the team that was there was not going to be able to give us satisfactory answers that we require from them. Sometimes they claim to be working with the Kenya in other issues. We have no problem, whatever they are doing with the Kenya government in other areas. But as we have specific issues, we want to know how many Kenyans have been employed here, what type, or how many development they have initiated in this area, how many students have been picked by our government from Kenya to go and study on the issues of airspace and so on.
We came to have a meeting with the agencies concerned, the Ministry of Defense, Foreign Affairs was also represented, and of course the Italian representatives were also present. However, we were disappointed because we had to adjourn the meeting because we felt that the questions or the issues that were raising were not going to be addressed by the delegation that was representing the side of the Italian government. The issues are a concern of the agreement that the Kenyan government signed with the Italian government. A lot of issues have not been honored on the side of the Italian government. For example, one of the issues was training of our people from the Italian side. That has not been done. We've been taken round, and the people who are representing our side from Kenya are junior officers with diploma courses. These are among the issues that we wanted to interrogate, but unfortunately we could not proceed because the level at which we wanted to transact these issues, the Italian government did not send the right representatives. So the meeting was adjourned. Thank you.
Our cabinet secretary did go to parliament and list certain issues, and the committee wanted to also have first of all to come and visit the center, but also have a moment with the officials from the Italian government, just to engage on the issues that our minister or cabinet secretary raised in parliament. So there weren't really disagreements, because the Italian government did respond to the issues raised by our cabinet secretary. They responded in writing, but those responses the committee hadn't gotten. So all we have said, and the chairman has ruled rightly so, is that let us adjourn the session until we get the responses from the Italian government on the issues raised by the cabinet secretary.
And we want to continue to have a cooperation between our two states and governments in this center. Today, in the meeting, we realized that some points which have been raised by the Kenyan parts in terms of clarification of the implementation of the agreement have not been still received by the Kenyan part. So we together decide that in the next days, when the letters and the document which have been sent by the embassy through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to the Parliament, once this document will be read, we will meet again, maybe in a smaller committee, not everybody, and we will see if this answer have been satisfied, which I think, or there is still a little point to be clarified, and we are ready to do that. The target is to go together to have this joy. This is something so special. This is the only foreign base you have in Kenya, in Space Center, and this is the only base, space base we have abroad.